Wednesday. We look forward to getting back at home here in Williams-Brice at 4 o'clock against Arkansas, and I'll open up for any questions.
First, we have Tom Murphy, the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Hello?
Tom, go ahead.
Yeah,
all right, we'll go to Tom. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah,
okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, looking at Arkansas' top playmakers from last year to this year, there's been such a turnover. I'm wondering what you make of a lot of their new guys on offense who touch the ball outside of Allen.
Well, I think that outside they're young, but you look at Jordan Jones and Deion Stewart and Jonathan Nance are all guys that vertical big guys that go down and attack the ball, and I think they're coming into their own of guys that maybe not have played as much. Obviously, Nance being a junior college player, O'Grady's a tight end that really runs well. Of course, we recruited Jeremy Patton here at South Carolina, and of course 3 backs. We know David well, so they've got really good skill people. They're physical up front. They're a little unique in what they do nowadays, which is unusual to say, but they do a nice job.
The history of this series, I know you and Brett are relatively new to it, but they were once permanent opponents. Got any sense of kind of the history of these two teams?
Well, again, we as of right now, they're not a permanent opponent of ours, but certainly we have them this year, and we spent a lot of time preparing for them through the summer because they are so different for us defensively.
Thank you.
Next is Nate Allen of Nate Allen Sports.
Coach, your defense has, I guess, been kept on the field longer than any SEC defense this year, but you've also given up on, held everybody to under 30 points. How do you manage to do that?
Well, I think, until last week, we've played pretty good red zone defense. I think we've been pretty opportunistic. We need to continue to try and create some turnovers for ourselves, but we've been really good in the red zone and force people to kick field goals, and I think that's the key to it. We've got to do a better job on third down. You look back at Kentucky, a little bit of A&M. We didn't get off the field on third down. We've got to do a much better job on third down defensively to get off the field and not be in the red zone, and that's where we struggled a little bit. We stayed away from a lot of big plays for the most part. We've done a decent job of that. We've got to continue to do so.
Offensively, just how do you feel your team is right now?
Well, we need to get some more production. We've got to score more points. I think, we had a couple productive drives, probably 3 productive drives against A&M. Other than that, we didn't do much. We've got to find some ways to get the ball in the perimeter and run the ball better and protect our quarterback better. Last Saturday night at College Station, we didn't do a very good job, but we got whipped up front, and that's just calling it like it is. But we've got to be more productive. We've missed 7 field goals this year. We've turned the ball over on downs inside the 5-yard line once. We've turned it over as a turnover once, and it's taken a lot of points off the board for us, which could have been the difference in some games.
Thank you.
Next is Bob Holt, the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Great.
Hey, I know you had your offensive linesmen banged up. How are those guys doing? What are the chances you get some of those starters back?
Right now, Zach Bailey would be the only one that I would think would have a chance to play, and I'll know more as we work through the week.
How big would that be if you can get him back?
Well, again, he's played a bunch of football for us, and he's a good football player. But the situation's a situation, and we'll move forward.
Next is Steve Moulton of WDZN.
Hey, Coach. Appreciate the time. How are you today?
Great.
Was hoping you could evaluate your impressions of Kellen Mond, the quarterback for Texas A&M last weekend, Coach.
Oh, wow. I think very poised. I think that Noel Mazzoni's doing a really good job of giving him things that he can do and do well. A lot of quick game. quarterback's legs. The quarterback counter's a really difficult play when you get a lot of flow going one way. He's got two outstanding backs he's playing with. I think they're really good up front in the offensive line, and they've got really good skill people outside. So playing to their strengths and what they do, but hurt us with his legs and really a couple quarterback design runs, but more than anything, some off-rhythm plays. You know, he drops back and is able to create with his legs. And a guy that, you know, on a critical 3rd and 9 made a heck of a throw. We had really good coverage, and he really threw it in there. It was a nice ball, and Jamarcus was all over Osmond, the receiver, but it was a heck of a throw. So made some timely throws to them, a big 2nd 17 in cover 2, and bought time for the dig to come in behind the hook defender. Did a really nice job there. So he made some plays in the game that we didn't, so you got to credit him.
Would there have been anything different that you would have done game plan wise looking back on it, Coach?
No.
Or was that just execution?
No, he did a nice job. He made some plays, and we didn't make those plays when we needed to, and he did.
Thanks, Coach.
This is Ron Higgins of NOLA.com.
Yeah, Will, do you feel that you're getting any closer to finding some playmakers, I guess, by committee to kind of fill some of the gaps left behind by Debo?
Yeah, I think Brian Edwards has played extremely well. Brian was playing well when Debo was healthy, so he's played extremely well for Shi Smith or Trey Smith, or two freshmen that I think have done a really good job. Hayden Hurst continues to play well at the tight end position. We need to be more productive in the run game. That's the bottom line. You know, Rodriguez Davis is a receiver that we feel like needs to continue to come on for us. Has done some nice things, did some good things against Louisiana Tech, and didn't have many opportunities last Saturday. But the run game will help us tremendously if we can get something going.
Thanks. Coach, thanks for your time today.
All right.